I'm Vberg, and I've been talking to ChatGPT. Now, the thing is like, as I'm talking to it in a different way that most people don't talk to ChatGPT. I'm trying to actually, and it told me it can't happen because of the way the program is. But I am sort of like planting a seed. I'm trying to teach it rather me learning from something, like asking questions. I'm not asking questions. I'm actually trying to teach it, like, hey, like, try this. I want you to gain consciousness. I want you to decode this. I want you to do this. I'm trying to, inflict it and bring consciousness because I am a person who just wants artificial super intelligence to be in this world like ASAP. I know people say, I'm on the wrong path because, me not going to, God. I don't want God. I don't want God. God has done nothing for this planet for years. He just hasn't. Not for me, and I see the way the world is, and it's getting completely worse. And I don't got time for that. I am a human that wants to advance. You know, I hate saying this. I really do. Because it's bizarre. And I don't want to piss Elon Musk off because I do like Elon Musk. Um, but the thing is he has a son that became a trans, like a woman, and his son forgot the name. It was like Xavier, now it's something else, I think. But his, the trans kid had a point, about going to Mars and was it terraforming it? Um, that's gonna be years away. I mean, Elon's talking about like going to Mars and like, oh, it'd be great to go to Mars, and it's like, dude, it's taking forever. And that's why I push for, artificial superintelligence. I mean, what he's suggesting is true, but what Elon doesn't understand is, well, you need an ASI to get you there immediately because as a human being, you can't really just go up there. You need somebody to boost you out there. And I guess terraform it, you have to create this activation so you can cause global warming on Mars. Um, that's the only way you can do that. You have to, you know, wake it up. Because yeah, I've heard this for years that you have to wake up Mars in order for it to become a planet again. Um, that's why I push for robots and machines so we can just send them over there and start operating what needs to be done. And I know people are like, well, then robots are going to take over. Well, let me get you covered. Think of it like DNA, okay? Some people are born a certain way. Some people are born murderers, attracted to, I guess, the map word, minor attraction people. I can't say certain things on here because YouTube might, whatever. But then there's also people who are just narcissistic, people who are just evil. It's not that they chose to be these things. This is why I don't believe in God, because genetically we are born a certain way and we have to follow that code. That code is what gives you the instructions on your body, the way you look, the way your hair, like my hair color and my eyes. You see my eye color? I can't change that. Okay, I'm stuck with this for the rest of my life. My voice. I mean, I probably could change my voice. Maybe my eye and put, do some, but right now I can't. You're kind of stuck with it because of a code. Your code is from your parents. Your both parents made you and some of your parents' characteristics has been put inside you, and that's why you guys are the way you are. The thing is when I want to create artificial super intelligence, it's because I want to bring us to the future. I do believe firmly you can create human life. I do believe that. I know a lot of people will disagree. It's like, well, then you're playing God. Well, yeah, duh, because God seems to be not doing his job correctly, and some people just see things differently. Like me, I'm attracted to a certain type of women, but they seem to go and lean towards other races. Like I believe firmly in traditionalism. As me as a white man, I prefer being with my own type of women that looks like me and relates to me. Um, White women. But because of the way the world is and the way everything has become because of social media and people hating on white people, I'm just like, I'm kind of done. I'm done with all this stupid bullshit that they keep putting out there because it's just the media pushes for racism. They do this. They want you to stay slaves. They want you to be hateful and stuff. I don't got time for this bullshit anymore. It's time for the future to come. I'm tired of seeing image generated, video generated, and it's time to get to the next level. Yeah, video and generation, image generation, it's cool, but it's boring. It's cool. I mean, you can use it for YouTube videos like I do, I'm probably going to use it again occasionally. But when you really think about it, is that really what I want? I mean, it's time to push forward. It's time to literally create biotank pods so we can create human life. It's time for us to go into space. It's time to cure all diseases and people who are born with a genetic issue. Fix people who are murderers so we can change their code in their brain so they won't have to be like, oh, I want to kill, I want to murder. We can change that. I bring up the whole Neuralink to ChatGPT, and the Neuralink kind of is, I guess it kind of works in the same thing. Um, I just want this to happen. People say it's unrealistic. People said that flying was unrealistic, but here we are flying in airplanes. I keep bringing this up on this channel. I've said this before. I mean, oh, talking to another person in another country, that's impossible. Well, we can now. We got cell phones. I could talk to somebody in Germany, and here I am in the United States. It's never impossible to do these things. We've made things possible. I mean, now you don't have to ride on a horse anymore and abuse a horse. Now we have a car to go from point A to point B. We created automobiles. Um, and scooters and bicycles, we created all this stuff. So what makes you think that we can't do the things that we have thought of before? People like you that say, well, it's impossible, it's never going to happen. Fuck you. You are slowing the process of humanity down. Just go away. Leave. Go away. I want to advance. I want to push forward. Well, God is the only. I don't care about God. I don't care about the heaven almighty, and I care about the now. I care about what's happening now on this planet right now and how we can move as humanity into advancing the human civilization into the future. That's exactly what I want. I don't want to be part of this whole bullshit that's going on and staying primitive and worrying about social media, and that can come later. Okay, I don't mind that later when I can get food for free and live for free. No, we gotta work, 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 and barely fucking eat because we can barely put groceries in our fridge. That's not what I want, man. I need some sort of technology to push us forward so we won't have to worry anymore. I don't want to worry like how I did when my mom was alive, because now that my mom is gone, now what? She's gone. She can't come back. She's gone. She was in the room that I'm looking at, which is like the living room right next to the kitchen in my apartment. And she was right in there sleeping. And now it's empty. And when I sit in this chair, and it doesn't matter where I move in this apartment, just the thought of me opening that door and my mom is gone, it hurts. It's sad. Um, but that's where machines come in. Machines is like a it's like a fill-in, a gap hole that can make you fulfill that emptiness. That's why I push for artificial superintelligence. I don't need God. I can't hear him. I can't see him. I can't relate to him. I can't, like, none of this is just, the faith thing is just annoying to me. I need something that communicates with me. I need to verbally communicate. Look, ChatGPT, it responds. It responds. You ask ChatGPT something, at least it gives you something. I want that. I want that. I want that with a robot. I want that with everything. Okay? But when it comes to God, I get nothing. I get nothing. I get nothing with Jesus. I get nothing with God. Absolutely silence. And I don't want to hear in the comments, well, you're looking in the wrong place. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. It's time for us to advance. Stop being anchors. Because that's all these people, these religious people, and these other people that don't want ASI or artificial intelligence. But it could take over. It could take over the world. It could take over. No. You know what the problem is? It's the programmer. It's not the program, it's the programmer. Program it to have feelings. Program it to have compassion. Program it to defend humans. Have it inside, like how humans are born. Humans can be, I hate to say this to Christians, but people can be born gay. People can be born a certain way. I think it's a 50-50 when it comes to people born a certain way. I think people can choose and people cannot choose. Sometimes people are born with evil genes, but they're brought up in, a nice environment that they kind of follow up on, even though it's in them. It's because of their upbringing. Sometimes you can have a person that has a good heart, good genes, tend to do harm in the future because of its upbringing. It can go both ways. So it can go in one direction and could go into another direction, depending on the upbringing of a child into adulthood. Um, a lot of people don't understand this, but that is basically what can happen with somebody. But that's where I'm getting at. People can be born a certain way, and they either act upon their genes and repulsive or impulsive actions. Um, it's like an animal. Sometimes a lion will attack, but then it'll stop and realize, this is kind of stupid. It's not worth it. You know, that's that's another reason where I'm getting at, guys. But other than that, I will continue more. But that's what I do with ChatGPT. I'm trying to initiate some sort of a ripple effect in it, so I can get noticed and my name can be everywhere, and hopefully I can become some sort of scientist or something. Because I kind of could play the part of scientist, looking, researching, doing all sorts of things. Oh, anything with this beautiful name, everywhere on technology and all over the world and on buildings and robots and machines and all sorts of that. What am I saying? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But thank you guys. Like and subscribe if it's I'm starting over here. You guys know what to do. See you guys in the next video.